breakout. Come on, grab an artifact. Yes! And this is just a one-sided sweep. This is going to be absolutely hilarious. Brotherhood's End. Destroy all artifacts. But bam, all your stuff goes bye-bye, and all my stuff's here to stay. You got my friend, we take it, lizards up top. Ladies and gentlemages, welcome back to another episode of the Mana Man, and today's juicer is going to be lizards. That's right. So, kind of revisiting the kind of lizard type of archetype here. I do want to kind of focus, and at least put my own little spin on it, on a fun little card that I think sees absolutely no play. It is from Aether Drift, so kind of two sets behind us, but that's okay. Far Fortune, End Boss. Start your engines whenever you attack, deals 1 damage to each opponent. So kind of like a Hired Claw. And you're like, well, why are we running this though? I mean, isn't that kind of like way worse than Hired Claw? Kind of, but max speed. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or permanent, it deals with that much +1 instead. Now, the reason I like this is because obviously, I mean, it's just a source, deals damage. It doesn't matter if it's a ping, if it's a lizard, if it's a Gix, if it's a whatever the hell. It doesn't matter. If it's just a source that deals damage to an opponent or a permanent, it's going to deal that much +1. If you get the max speed, obviously with our new lizard friend from Aether Drift, I guess it's not really new. I don't want to keep saying new. Newish. Still feels new. I guess there's so many sets out that nowadays they feel new. But nevertheless, when this enters, deals 1 damage to an opponent, you gain 1 life. The max speed will come out. Then you'll deal that 1 damage, and then your max speed, or your engines, will be up to 2 out of 4 immediately on 1 turn. So it's not as hard as you think. And then with the Vinelasher and the Hired Claw, you're going to be able to do 1 damage usually to your opponent's face, and then you'll be able to kick it up anyway. So what I initially did was, this Fireglass Mentor is not really a 2-drop. It's kind of a 2-drop, but not really. Let me explain. Obviously, it's really good for card advantage, but if you play this on curve, you don't get the ability to really go off because you don't get anything from it. So yes, you can play it for 2 in a pinch, but just kind of keep in mind, that's why I put it down to 3. And Gix, not a lizard. Obviously, I don't think Gix is a lizard, but Gex is a lizard, if you remember that game. Either way, Gix is going to allow us to draw more cards because you kind of lack a little bit of card draw here. The Fireglass Mentor is nice, but sometimes you don't really, sometimes you only have it for that turn. So I think Gix really adds that extra element that we need. Other than that, we got Laughing Jasper, Flint laughing all the way until we get some more mercenaries on our side. Valley Flamecaller. Now this is only for lizards. It's the other stuff too, but it's just for lizards for this deck. That much damage +1 instead. And then if we get into the Far Fortune End Boss, you're going to do that literally again. I'm not gonna lie, this is a tough meta. There is a turn 3 kill deck. It's VV Cauldron. VV can literally kill you on turn 3 if they have a turn 2 Cauldron, or if they just have a VV in the grave with a Cauldron, you can die on turn 3. So a little bit unfortunate that I thought we were behind that with the whole like mice thing and Corey Steelcutter and everything. But be that as it may, I have a Leyline of the Void, a Ghost Vacuum, and some Dreams of Steel and Oil. And just keep that in mind. VV Cauldron is here, and it's kind of a problem. Nevertheless, you will see this deck unfortunately came up a little bit short in that type of match. You'll see. It's a really good, really good match. I highly enjoyed it. I didn't really enjoy losing, but definitely take a look at it. It's definitely worth your time, and it definitely shows the power of this deck, even though I did come up a little bit short. But there are some good matches too. Don't worry. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs that do help out the channel financially, which means the absolute world to me. So thank you to all of them. There is no Mana Man without the Mana Rocks. So thank you so much. I'll continue giving your due diligence. So as we do gear up for Edge of Eternities, thank you so much for all of your support, and especially to the Mana Rocks. Just keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alright, Leviathan, I'm not going to take it easy on you just because we have the same avatar. Doesn't work that way. Okay. Hopefully you got something to kind of torch here. Otherwise, this torch feels a little sketchy, honestly. Oh, God. Cauldron. What you got for me, Cauldron? Hopefully they just don't, like, you know, go do anything super quickly with, like, VV. Prof, that's not too bad here. Omnipotent, how you doing here? The Omnipotent. How are you doing? Not too bad, not too bad. I'm trying to make a little bit of lizard action work. I would say mixed results. It's been a little bit meh. I think the RNG's been really brutal. I definitely threw one match. I had a Duress, and then I had a Dreams of Steel and Oil. And it just came down to the wrong one. I think I have to, as gross as this is, I think I just have to, like, Torch. It's so mana inefficient and clunky, but I don't know, we're just getting clunked out. We're just getting clunked out today. But I guess I do have a Torch on the back end here. That's magic, baby. That's right. Yesterday I was on fire, so the RNG gods, I can't even be mad, because I was doing really well yesterday. Alright, Cauldron. Alright, Cauldron, let's see what you got for me here. Light Shatter. Yeah, this Torch of Tower is not looking very good. Not looking very good, huh? Nope. Just spilled everywhere, but that's alright. Yeah, can't really torch you, huh? You're a little too big there, Arc Wizard. Ouch. Do I go for Laughing Jasper Flint? Is there any... I mean, Laughing Jasper Flint's funny, but, like... I don't know if there's going to be a way that it just sticks, right? Taking what is essentially that entire turn off is rough. And now we have the Mentor, which is perfectly imperfect. Oh, man, there's just so much going on here. This Torch is dead as a doorknob. This just pushes damage. Is there any realistic way that the Laughing Jasper Flint just sticks? God, this has just been the clunkiest game I've ever... Every angle has just been totally perfectly imperfect. This doesn't do much. We can't go for the 3 drops now. I almost just want to push damage here. This is dead. Because this is not even really a mercenary or whatever the hell these are called. Alright, let's just go for Flamecaller, push damage, I guess. God, that feels disgusting. Alright, full speed. I guess we're trying to be optimistic here. FOMO. Do you have the combo, my friend? No VV yet, so that's always nice to see. Alright, no VV. As long as I don't see a VV, I mean, I guess it could be worse, but you know. No, can't really block here. I'm just trying to think here. We do have Torch, obviously, but I'm just going to take the L on that one. I guess maybe I should have gone for Laughing Jasper Flint if it was going to stick, which it was, so. Let's go for Fireglass Mentor. We do have Death Touch on the Thrillseeker, so we'll just see what we can get here. Yeah. If they don't let this go, we have Death Touch. I don't really want to swing with the Flamecaller itself, so... Okay. So we got Death Touch, so I don't have to worry about that. Whatever. And we just dropped the Laughing Jasper Flint? Because we didn't deal any damage, so now the Fireglass Mentor is kind of negated in that regard. Not really loving our position here. May need to cut a few more lands. I think I'm at 22 or 23. It's still just like, it feels like every game we're just hitting too many lands. I think we're just almost dead. We have to chump block here for sure. Otherwise they can just sacrifice it and we're just dead. Alright. Probably shouldn't even have kept the Mentor, but yeah, we're dead. Alright. No red source either. Yo. Oh, I gotta mull this. I can't keep this in all good faith. Now this is too many lands. I don't know, man. Hate to get down on my deck, but jeez, oh Pete's. Hasn't been great here. Come on, we gotta be a little more optimistic. We got a Burning Tree Gecko. We just need a 2-drop here and we're cooking. Here's that Mako. Okay, hey, I can't complain anymore. It's at least a good little recovery here, so. Yeah, crap 5 land in hand. It's been the tail of the tape so far. But at least we get a little Burning Tree Emissary Gecko. into a Thrillseeker. Now if we can just kind of drizzle it with a little bit of a 3-drop that we top deck here, we'll be looking phenomenal. The problem is getting that 3-drop, because now this thing is just going to get big, right? Holy Moses. Alright. Gotta swing. Highly doubt they're going to block the Higher Claw. If not, I'm not even going to pump it. I'm really not. I'm just going to use the Flamecache Gecko and just pitch this thing. Yeah, we needed that last turn because now we're already like falling behind in tempo. So it feels like this deck is like not bad. It just feels like you have to basically hit every turn. You can't. You have to have a good turn 1, turn 3, turn 1 through 3 essentially. Which I mean, you know, it's kind of like every deck, I guess. Every aggro deck, every tier 2 aggro deck is. I mean, it's just every deck, I guess. I think we just have to do this now. And pass, and we just pass and pray. Every time I make a demon, Unstoppable Slasher always sneaks in. Yeah, the Unstoppable Slasher will get you. It'll get you. Alright, so maybe Laughing Jasper Flint, we can kind of sneak something here. It's a pretty big shark there, huh? That's a pretty big orc wizard there, huh? Huh? Okay. See if we can top deck something kind of sexy with our little Laughing Jasper Flint. What do we got here? FOMO and a Tursa. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great either. So let's go ahead and just pitch away this Harmonize yuckiness. You're pretty good, aren't you? 5/5, which is just out of my range. I think it's actually just FOMO here. Because this is essentially a +1. So I guess we do this. Let's see what we got here. Dreams of Steel and Oil. I don't know if that's even like good right now. It's good in the early game. But not right now. So I guess I go Tursa Light Shatter. And just hope that we get something here. I don't think I can swing. Gonna chill. Ugh. There's Vivi. God, this shark is huge. Oh my god. Chill. I was gonna say I'll probably block you. Hold on, can I block this thing? I guess it's yeah, let's just chump block here. We're gonna need the Laughing Jasper Flint to really come through with us, so come on, please steal me something. What in the hell? 3 lands and we top deck a land. I'm fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, that was insane. Let's go digging, I guess. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, I guess this is something. This is something. Go for the Offspring. Into Rockface Village. Somehow we're like not looking horrible, but that was a crazy miss there. Never liked him when you tried him out. Yeah, I mean, pretty wild. That is a wild miss there. 3 lands and then a 4th off our deck. Either way, don't think we're not out of this yet. I mean, they still have to do something, right? Next turn we're gonna get what, 5 Laughing Jasper Flint, so just make sure they don't go for any crazy delirium nonsense. Yeah. So they do have the Tursa Light Shatter delirium now. Or no, they don't. Not yet. Let me reread this damn thing. There are 7 or more cards in your graveyard? Ugh. That's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good. Get your own Tursa back. Alright, so we can start grabbing things with the Ghost Vacuum and, like, you know, actually, like, getting them back. But I don't know if that's good enough anymore. So they don't have the, they don't, yeah, that, oh man, I'm so flustered. Doesn't really matter too much here, but I guess they take it away. Now I can't get that one back. I think it's okay. Okay. Well, 15 damage. We're doing this, we know that. I mean, I might just let the other ones go through, right? That's 13 damage. You don't have trample, do you? No trample, no trample, no trample, no trample. Or I think we just take 13 and then trying to, like, get them on the back end here. Yeah, no delirium from the FOMO. Bang, bang, bang. Down to 2. And I think we're going to go for Ghost Vacuum on you. Just to, like, maybe deal 1 more damage. Oh my god, that... So don't have our graveyard stuff. That's kind of the problem here, but like otherwise it's pretty good, so fingers crossed. Pray to Ugin. Turn 1 play on the draw. Okay, okay. FOMO. So now I can't really swing in. That's really bad. I guess I could go for the throw, but that doesn't really, like, functionally do much. I'm not dealing damage this turn, so I guess we just go for Fireglass Mentor and just pass, which is not good. I was hoping maybe they wouldn't play a turn 1 thing or a turn 2 thing. Either one of the two. Now we're looking a little sketchy. Can we win on the draw versus this dreaded deck? I don't know. Come right this way, FOMO. I'm not fear of missing out on blocking you, I can tell you that. Vivi, you're gonna have to die. Okay. I mean, this thing just has to die, right? I mean, the only problem with killing the Vivi is they just can just Cauldron it. I can just Cauldron this thing, so... I don't even know if killing it's the right... I think we're going to have to be a little more Man, I don't know. That's so risky. Then we also get the Fireglass Mentor this way. This is kind of risky, but, like, I'm on the draw. I'm going to have to do something a little weird here. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I would not like if they did the Mako. That would put me in a weird spot. This is totally fine. I want the Fireglass Mentor to grab me some stuff before I think about anything else. Yeah, Vacuum's pretty good. Burning Tree Gecko. Into Vacuum. Into Go for the Throat. Okay, okay. We did, I think we kind of walked on ice the best we could there. Yeah, this is fine. Sure. Gonna take that. Yeah, I know. I must. No. Nope. You got it. Can't block that one. So let's do this. Snag this yucky VV. Unless they got some sort of instant something. Let's say, yeah, geez. I got the Thought-Stalker Warlock. Pretty awesome. Pretty good card here. So I think I just dropped this. Probably just pass. I realistically can't swing. Don't think I can swing here. If they're holding up the counter for 2, that's the only thing I would be kind of scared of here. But nevertheless, the Fireglass Mentor should pop off. Unless they have like some sort of removal. I can't swing. Fireglass Mentor, what do we got for me here? Vinelasher's like okay, I guess. It's gonna be the Vinelasher by default. I mean, it's the only thing that really makes any sense here. Vinelasher. Verge. I still have another one, which is pretty cool. And we just end the turn, I guess. God, they're at 17 life. It feels like I've grinded for a little more damage there. Torch. Yep, can't do much about that. Gotta just make sure I'm keeping aware of their delirium. Yeah, Winter Night Stories. Yep. What's so nasty about this card is they can just like pop it right back with the Harmonize after they discard their stuff. So there's that. I think I have to do this now. Yeah, we have to do this now so that I can actually interact with it. Because otherwise, they can just do that, and I don't think I can interact with it on the stack like that. I'm really glad they didn't swing. Good God, am I glad they didn't swing. I think this is probably just the best move here. Let's take the Vinelasher. We're not going to drop Gev yet. Alright. They didn't do anything. So, just Thought-Stalker Warlock. Pop him. Alright. This is also difficult now, because the Winter Night Stories, I can't really interact with it, like, again, for those same reasons I was kind of saying before. So, I think it's actually just the FOMO. Take your thingy. So I can, if they go for combat, we can Ghost Vacuum this to take away their delirium. And they're just not interested in that. They're not interested in that. They're just straight up Winter Night Stories, huh? All right. So once they start doing this though, like because their Harmonize is 5. So if we have to basically do this now, or they're just gonna Harmonize again. So then the FOMO is gonna be able to attack in. Gobbler, how's it going? I am in an absolute hell match right now, and I think we're gonna lose this. Otherwise, pretty well, pretty well. My God, this is a tough one. Because with the Harmonize, I mean, they can just do this, right? You can cast this from your graveyard; it goes on the stack. So if we want to do this at all right now, we got to do this now. I'm gonna take it again, but now we kind of cede the point. Now they've got FOMO. So we do have a decent amount of blocks, but if they have Into the Flood Maw, I mean we're gonna be in a world of hurt. But I don't know. If I was them, I'd probably lean on attacking, and I don't want them to attack. It's not where I want to be. Croft. $10. Yeah, it's resilient and nasty. It's tough. It's tough. It just yeah, it's tough, man. 3, 6. Do I just like wipe out my whole board for this though? I don't think so. Three, 6. I mean, I think we do. I'm not joking. Like, what else can we do here? We can't just sit here and do nothing. Three, 6, 8, 10. And they're tapped out, so I don't have to worry about any shenanigans. No trample. 3, 6, 8, 10. Three, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I literally have to. Ooh, Gobbler, yeah, you came out of the... I'm sweating bad here. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake there. I don't think they got anything else. 3, 6, 8, 10, unless I can't do math. That is going to be a true trade. Props Eidetic into this thing. Jesus. Doesn't have trample, though. Yeah, just jump, I guess. Gotta go for the throat. The go for the throat's certainly not bad, right? But now they have the Soulstone Sanctuary. God dang, this deck is so good. This deck just feels like in another class. truly feels like another class of deck. Higher Claw. Buff up the Claw. That's all we got. Still have the Vacuum. Straight into Sanctuary. Sure. I mean, I'm not blocking either way. This thing has Vigilance, too. God, that's so nasty. Vigilance? Alright, we can start taking, like, cards that we would just, like, want to have in general. I don't even know if we really, like, need to take their stuff. I think I almost just, like, want to take my stuff. Let's just do a FOMO for now. Okay. I think we gotta swing in this and then just buff it. I mean, I can't just sit here and stare at you. I'd love to stare at you. Yep. Offspring. End turn. Still got the Ghost Vacuum up. Winter Night Stories. Yep. Alright, so Harmonize for 5, and then they can just go for Harmonize, tap this thing. So I'm kind of in that same exact thing where I kind of have to just like Ghost Vacuum it immediately, or else they just get to keep drawing. But they don't have any like ability to put on the stack, so they could just do this now, right? Okay, hold on now, hold on. Okay. I guess they're tapped out except for this colorless mana now, so I'm not dead yet. They can blow it up, right? So I'm gonna have to at least take a chump block here. Yeah, man, I literally have to. Or else they just blow it up. Blow itself up and then we die, so. Yep. Highly doubt they're just gonna blow himself up now, so we gotta take the chump. Have to. Not negotiable. Is there a way we could win this? Deal 2, hit 5, hit Higher Claw. I'm gonna have to deal away with this Winter Night Stories, I think, but honestly, if we top deck into an untapped land, we might need to use the Ghost Vacuum for something just more aggressive. So I think we just do this now. Take our graveyard, maybe the Gastal Thrillseeker. It is a little extra damage. It is land, but it's an untapped land, which is unfortunate. They don't get this forever, which is worth noting. Hit for 2. God, if we just had an untapped land there. The tap land there is awful. We're gonna have to just hit the vacuum now, I think. I'm not joking you. Unless they, yeah, because like otherwise we can't interact with this thing. It's just gonna harmonize, right? So I think we just hit it now while they're tapped out. Just pass, and then next turn we can hit something. I guess I can hit for what, 1 damage for the Higher Claw to swing in, but then we lose the Vinelasher. We're pretty much down to nothing here. Yeah, they can just harmonize here. Flood Maw. Have to block, obviously, because they still have, if I, let's say I let this go, just take 10, they just blow up. So I have to chump block here, sadly. The land is so bad. What's in here? I mean, we were gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to Ghost Vacuum. Can't imagine any other way here. I think it's time. We're gonna get 3 creatures here. So, Thrillseeker, FOMO, VV. Let's set this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Verge. Higher Claw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ghost Vacuum. Kablam. I'm gonna get a 1/1 of some weird shit. Okay. We get to draw a card from the FOMO that we stole. We hit him for 1. Thrillseeker. You've got haste. We've got 3 blockers here. We're gonna deal 2 damage. This can pop something. Is there any way they can kill 3 things? Like, I don't think so. I don't think they can kill 3 things, right? So I got 3 blockers. As long as we can block this damn thing 1 time. I'm doing it. Not reach. Can they kill 3 things? I don't know. I don't know. They can do this for 1. They can Thrillseek for 1. Yeah. Cauldron. Do they have an unstoppable loop or something? Good game. Cauldron into Sanctuary. Wow. Good game, man. Good game. Good game. Alright, so we're going to show off, hopefully, our Far Fortune end boss. I don't know, hopefully we'll get it going. Got some Gev action here. I keep teetering between 3 Gev and 2 Gev. I think 3, I don't know. I feel like whenever I run 3, which I'm doing now, I'm going to run into some problems, but we love the Gev. We love the Gevster. Don't like this thing. Can't burst lightning ya, so we're going to have to let you survive for now. Alright, Gev into Fireglass Mentor is basically a cheat code. As long as they don't torch the tower me. Breakout. That's damn thing. Wildfire Wicker. Yeah, I can't block. There's no way. We're gonna have to search for a 3rd land here for sure. So now that I have the 3rd land, I still think we're gonna go for the Mentor instead. So just being able to pop them, really, really nice. Of course, we're swinging. I'm just gonna race if we have 2 Burst Lightnings here. Let's make sure we use the starting town that we snagged from the Mentor. I don't think we have to do any. Well, I guess this is an artifact creature. Let's just wait, I suppose. Please don't get Delirium. And they got Delirium. Yummy, 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 yummy. Okay, I got punished there. Got punished. I got punished there really badly for being greedy. So the Burst Lightning, we're going to probably have to, trade here? Now the Burst Light, yeah, I got greedy there. We should have just popped away the Wicker Folk while we had the chance. But now it's just a matter of, can we race? And I don't know if we can. I mean, like, there's a world where we might be able to. It takes 7 here, which is not great. And now that I know that they're running Overprotect, they might be running Violent Urge as well. So I think now we've just kind of pot committed to going in for the face, as crappy and awful as this is. Yeah, just absolutely, that's on me. That's on me 100%. Absolutely on me. So we can go in for the Far Fortune thingy. I guess if they have, like, what, like, Double Strike or whatever the hell, I mean, we're just kind of cooked anyway. I think we just go for the Far Fortune thing. I mean, I can't really do anything else. Realistically, I know the Fireglass Mentor. This is kind of greedy. Yeah, it was crucial, Tyler. This is pretty greedy. We deal 6. We're going to deal an extra 1. Let's give back. God, that feels so bad. Now that I know that they're running Overprotect, I'm really spooked. Still 1 damage here. We want to get this up a little bit, I guess, if we have the choice to. Torch the tower, sure. At least we still get the damage through, I guess. But that's kind of coping. There it is. See, that's what I'm nervous about. Yeah, this Violent Urge is not where we want to be. Violent Urge is not... I don't like the look of that. They gotta have at least an Overprotect, right? So what's Overprotect do? +3/+3. If they have Overprotect, we're just done. So maybe we hedge our bets here a little bit. I think we just have to block here. Yeah, if they've got Overprotect, we just scoop, I think. Okay. 1 landed hands. No way. Not interested. No red in the hand, which is pretty brutal. So is this fly I'm staring at. Can't get rid of you. I think we just have to mull. I mean, I can't realistically keep up this hand. Yeah, no. Alright. Absolutely scuff potential. That's okay. Let's see what we got here. I'm probably just going to lean doing this. There's a world where I might need Divine Lash for Offspring because we're so low on actual value. So I think that's the way we do this. And this fly's going to get it. Monstrous Rage with Turn Inside... Hey, that's actually a good one. That actually is a good one for sure. Turn Inside Out is pretty sweet. You get to Manifest Dread when it dies, right? That's the one from Duskmourn. Pretty sweet card. So now I know there's Violent Urge. This thing is insanely scary. This is almost... It doesn't give Trample, but if they have Trample, pretty scary. Alright, let's go in for the lovely Offspring. Yeah, Turn Inside Out's pretty good. I haven't seen a whole lot of it, but I thought I would see a little bit more. See a lot of the Overprotect. We're kind of running out of juice here a little bit. Seed of Hope. Here, fly. Wait, hold on. Did they just not... Wait, did they just not play anything? I guess they wanted this in their graveyard instead of having it. That's kind of weird. But nevertheless, let's go in for the Higher Claw. If opponent is playing. Alright, we're looking pretty okay. Not looking good, but I would say pretty okay. Right, but when, yeah, you'd much rather just play it though, right? I mean, do they really, unless they have the worm, that's the only thing I can really think of. I mean, they need something on the battlefield. Maybe they have like a Pyroclasm or something. Because like, I don't know, like, no, you definitely want to put that back. Probably the worst hand I've literally ever seen in my life. Let's go ahead and look in this away. Okay, this is looking a lot better by default. The only problem is we kind of went for this Brotherhood's End. I'm not exactly sure how I'm liking it with like our aggressive nature. I like this for the Simulacrum decks, but this looks a little sketchy. Maybe I'll just go land. I'm on the draw anyway. I don't know if I want to go for turn 1 Higher Claw. We'll see what they do here. Alright, so maybe I just chill, right? Oh, now I got double Higher Claw. So that's really weird now. But maybe so that's also just artifacts too. Let's commit to it. Because if they get, let's say they have like a Wildfire Wickerfolk. Obviously that's still an artifact, and then we can just clear the artifacts. See, there we go. Okay, alright, so I'm liking the vision here. But I don't know if we should have got rid of that land. I guess that's a little bit fortunate there, huh? Alright, let's swing in with our lovely Hired Claw. Bang. Burning Tree Gecko. Into Hired Claw number 2. And then we can just go for the Brotherhood's End for the artifacts, so. Breakout. Come on, grab an artifact. Yes! Yes, okay, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. We're gonna let that go through. And this is just a one-sided sweep. This is gonna be absolutely hilarious. Brotherhood's End on artifacts. Let's make sure we click the right one. Destroy all artifacts. But bam, all your stuff goes bye-bye, and all my stuff's here to stay. Pretty cool. It's kind of funny because we're actually still not even like out of the woods yet, but obviously that's, you know, pretty amazing. But we haven't won yet. I mean, they can kind of recover, maybe with like a. Okay, that's one way to do it. I think we go, man, do we go for the Thought-Stalker Warlock? Because they can actually get huge with this thing. I think we're going to have to just YOLO and swing in with it. Let's go Thrillseeker. They do still have a hand, they do. So we're not, yeah, we're definitely not out of this yet. But that was crucial to win. Otherwise, we just couldn't win. So, I think we just swing all. I do. We're just going to have to be aggressive here. We're going to take 1 L on the swing in here, but the higher claws are going to do their thing. And we still have 3 higher claws here, so. If they have a Pyroclasm, I think Pyroclasm or like a Fire Magic is the only thing that can get them out of this jam. I think it's pretty specifically Fire Magic or Pyroclasm. That's not it. That's totally fine. I think we got it. 7 is not enough, so I don't think they can do. Nope, we just chill. Is that all you got, my friend? We take it! Lizards up top! Alright, let's see what we got here. This is fine. Totally fine. Not the best hand, not the worst hand, but just a fine hand. Accidental Q is always instant, exactly. Whenever you click accidental, and then you're like, oh no! And then you like dive at the keyboard, and then it just like, yep, sucks you in. Opponent's ready. That's how it feels like it is. Alright, Gev, let's see what you got here. Please don't kill my Gev. Scaled Scorch. Very fun card. Black Mage's Rod. Okay, here we go. Got a little bit of burn action. Sure. I think we just go for the Flamecache Gecko. This is like the most obvious thing. It's just to cast the Flamecache Gecko, the Burning Tree Gecko. Pop them for 1, and then you just get your mana investment back. Like, that is so wild. That's crazy. But instead of going for Burst Lightning, I'm just going to go in for Laughing Jasper Flint. We're going to pop him for 1 and get a nice little 5/4. And that's going to be my turn. I'm not going to swing into that. Dark Confidence. Yeah, Dark Confidence is pretty great, huh? Charming Scoundrel. What is this? What is this? What am I playing here? Rakdos Burness? I haven't seen Charming Scoundrel here in a hot second, but I guess we are going to be the Black Mage's Rod deck here in a second. Okay. Let's go in for the Mentor, just because I want to get that additional pop. Let's make it pop, baby. I might drop the Black Mage's Rod. I might not. We'll see. I might even just want to Burst Lightning this damn thing, just so we can kind of get it out of the way. Either way, we have the Fireglass Mentor. We hit him for the little tickle, I guess you want to call it. We could go for Burst Lightning, but instead they take a chump block. So, I don't know. There's just nothing really to be super scared of yet. Fireglass Mentor is going to do its thing. I guess it's Burst Lightning, I suppose. Do I really need this Black Mage's Rod? I don't know. Not really. I guess we'll probably just Burst Lightning this thing. Just kind of get rid of it. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I'm a little bit nervous about a board wipe, though. I don't know what to expect from the opponent if Charming Scoundrel. Haven't seen that card in forever. Down to 1.8 perfect. You gotta love that, for sure. Yeah, I've had the mistake where I go like, it's not that big a deal. We'll run Dark Confidant in a more heavier deck, and then it ends up not being good because of very obvious reasons. Yeah, the rot, it seems okay. It just seems like it's okay. It's a very okay card. The world's most okay card I've ever seen. Probably just wait on this Burst Lightning. I might need to hit them right there, so I'll just wait. Laughing Jasper Flint is really... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Demonic Pact? What are you doing to me? Demonic Pact? Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely fine for limited for sure. But this... Okay, whoa, now time out. This has me kind of tripped up here. Do we just cast this? I don't think I can cast this, right? I can't guarantee that I'll finish the game before this, like, screws me up. I don't think I'm interested in that. But let's think about this for a second. Let's do it. We're here for the content, baby. Demonic Pact! At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. We just made the Demonic Pact. I'm doing it, baby. Then I guess we just Burst Lightning you. Sure. I just want to kind of push for damage here, to be honest. Yeah, let's swing in. We can just hit him for 4 damage. You gain 4 life. Come on, that's not bad. There's 5 damage. And though they... See if they got something kind of funky here. I got Demonic Pact. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright, it doesn't really matter. We can't grab it, whatever, but... Demonic Pact? There's no way demons are going to screw me over, right? It's a deal's a deal. No! No! Okay, 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 okay. Okay, chill, chill. Uh-oh. Alright, alright, alright. Well, it's not you lose the game. I mean, we can just deal 4 damage to him, and then if we top deck a lizard, we can win. Let's actually just draw 2, I think, right? We can give haste to something pretty crazy. Let's just draw for now. Okay. Hold on, we might just win here. Gev? No, we don't. We don't win here, right? Haste. And then just Burst Lightning. Oh, we still won! Demonic Pact for the win! We're fine. It's definitely a lot slower of a start, but I'll rock with it. We're up for the challenge here. On the Mully, you kind of love to see it. I'm just going to top deck a 1-drop here, and we're going to look absolutely beautiful. That's alright. So if we top deck the 1-drop there, that'd be like the dream curve, wouldn't it? I have not seen this thing in Standard for a long time. Charming Scoundrel. This thing was good when, like, Godric was a thing. I don't know if you remember Godric. Godric with, like, the double spell stuff. That stuff was, like, pretty cool. Until the mice came along. Oof. Spiteful Hexmage. This is just straight out of Eldraine. This deck is straight out of Eldraine. I don't think I really blocked. No, we'll still have it. This is pretty good though. I don't think I can go for the Thought-Stalker Warlock, but come to think of it, maybe I can actually. Didn't like it in the red deck, though I did like that deck. Oh yeah, the Kamanu Saga. I remember that. Good God, I remember that one. I don't think I even really have to do any damage to them this turn, because the Thought-Stalker Warlock, they still have 2 cards left in their hand, and I think just a discard in general is honestly still pretty hurtful. They've only got 2 cards left. Wow. There's that cover up. It's just so weird that they're running like a bunch of critters. They're running creatures, but then they have this big blow up. It's so weird. Either way, I mean, we got a decent block here, so. I'm not too worried here. Hopefully we can kind of give some shine to our Fortune 500 end boss. Whoa! That's what it's for. Okay, I was about to say, there's got to be like something here. Okay, now my posture has changed. Oof. Okay, my posture has changed. Guess we just discard for now. Wow. Okay. What's the play now? Hold on, this is crazy. I don't even really want to offspring you. I think I just want to drop down the Far Fortune end boss just for like the body in general. Because we're gonna have to like make blocks. They're out of cards in their hand. I think I just need some beef on the board, you know? So I'm just gonna set this thing down. I think we just pass. Right? I do have menace on this thing, but like I think I just have to block. Like obviously this is gonna look really bad if they just have like some sort of removal, but I might have to just commit to blocking here. If they have removal, they just win, right? I'm just gonna lose the 8 life. I think I'm just gonna look to block. If they have, they don't need to go for the throw. Even if they have, like, let's say they have Torch the Tower, Burst Lightning, Cut Down, we're still gonna trade here. So they don't need to go for the throw on Far Fortune. If they have like Shoot the Sheriff, or not Shoot the Sheriff, go for the throw on Far Fortune. Alright, as long as we get that damn thing out of here. Please don't show me another one. Wow. I mean, that was... Okay. I think we go Thrillseeker here. They're holding up priority. I mean, they have Restless Fence and the Treasure, so... I was expecting something. I don't know what I was expecting, but we kind of got off the hook there. So, Fireglass Mentor. Obviously, this has to survive to kind of do its thing. I assume that they don't have too much going on here. So I'm just going to chill. We're going to try and build the board up here again, I guess. Mountain for sure. Hired Claw. Alright, we have the Vinelasher for Offspring in case they are running Deadly Cover-Up again. Why are you swinging? That means you got Deadly Cover-Up or something? Why are you swinging? I'm gonna block. I'm gonna catch your bluff here. We're blocking. I'm not taking damage if I don't have to. Does that mean you have Deadly Cover-Up or something? I think it's got to, right? Like, why else would you just YOLO? Yeah, I think it's got to be a, yeah, okay. They got one card. I got one card. Let's see what we got here. Honestly, this is about as 50-50 as it gets. It's just going to be whoever gets a better top deck. Whatever they get rid of, what is going to be here? Fireglass Mentor? That kind of makes sense. That makes sense. Nevertheless, let's go in for a little Offspring action. That's about all I got. Fireglass Mentor taken out. Demonic Pact! Oh, God. Alright. Alright. Do you believe in the heart of the cards, Kaiba? We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Okay, can we just win? I kind of want to just keep back blockers. At this point, I don't know if we're going to be able to, like, just win with this, right? I think we just let them have their Demonic Pact, and hopefully we just win. That's my plan. I don't think I can... Yeah, let's just swing in here. Go for the Gecko. I probably shouldn't have swung in with both if that was my plan. But I'm just going to use the discard. See if I can snag something. This Burst Lightning's not doing a whole lot. Because this has got 3 toughness. Land is not doing much, so I guess we just rock this again. In case I have like a Duress or something. No? Alright, we'll keep that so I can discard. Okay. I'm just going to hopefully have them lose the game for Demonic Pact, because I don't know if I've got the firepower to kill them in 17. I think this is probably our best option. Probably should have kept one blocker back if that was my plan for the Restless Fence, so obviously a little bit of an L there. Another one. God. I mean, they can just hit me for 4 at this point with demonic packs, so I'm not liking this. Let's do this just for the life gain, I guess. Here's the question. Can we actually, like, I mean, we can't race them. We just can't. You gain 4 life. They have 8 life coming. So, like, I don't think we just chill. Like, we have to block the Restless Fence so that they don't kill us. I mean, that's literally all there is to it, yeah. Kind of weird that they're going in for the geckos, right? Why are you going for my creatures? That seems a little weird. Alright, I mean, they got one more turn left on Demonic Pact. Do they have the gift card that, like, gives me the card? It's been a while since I've seen this. This has Menace. I think I'm just going to take this. They've already done their 4 damage one, so, like, I think I just take this for now. I guess. Flamecaller. I don't know. I mean, there's just nothing else going on here. I think we just chill. Yeah, we could go for Flamecaller Mountain and bust them, but, like... I mean, it's pretty cute, but they have 24 life, so why would I do that? It doesn't make too much sense. I think we just chuck this down as the world's most boring blocker. Come to think of it, they are going to have me discard, so I guess there's no point in holding this anymore. I mean, it's pretty cute. Now we deal 4 damage, but we just hold still, right? Demonic Pact? We discard 2, doesn't matter, and then whatever this one is, right? Draw 2. Do they have that gift card? I guess that's just what it comes down to, right? Why do I feel like it's coming? No! Alright, good game. That's pretty sick. Alright, hey, GG's on that one. Pretty nasty. Okay, GG's. That was pretty fun. God, that one landed hand, my favorite. We're gonna mull this away. 2 lands, not bad. We can kind of rock with this. The only thing that's a little bit rough, a land as well by the time that comes about. It's close. Alright, I'm gonna go for, man, it really sucks pitching away this Forge. But I literally can't cast it as it is right now, so we're just gonna have to rock with this. We're gonna need a land either way. But if I top deck into another Verge, a Blazemire Verge, we can cast the Flamecaller, whereas the Forge we would not be able to, so... But this is pretty rough. I have my top of my curve here, which is not good. Sure. Okay. Feeling the heat early. Ugh. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We are back online, baby. Let's get this Forge down. Poof. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Missing that land drop there, very, very important to not do it. So, let's see what we got here. We do have the thought... Oh, God. Alright. What do we do here? Obviously, they're tapped out, so we're going to have a free swing here, essentially. So I think we just go in for the Forge and then the Thought-Stalker Warlock after the Burning Tree Emissary thingy here. So, Flamecache Gecko into a Warlock. Yeah, it's just got to be the Warlock here. And then hopefully we take away something juicy. I think it's probably just removal, right? I'm going to do the Scoundrel here. I don't really need any of these cards to particularly stick here. I don't know. I don't know about that decision there. Either way, it's not great. Being a turn behind is really, really rough here. Don't really have a way to deal with this damned Pact. We do have a relatively reasonable aggression here, though. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Man, it's just... That's the top of our curve on the 4 land. I mean, oh, it's so bad. Okay. Alright, no other move here. Go for the Flamecaller. This is not a lizard, obviously, which is very, very bad. But at least the Thought-Stalker Warlock has Menace. So, probably right in that regard. I don't think it really matters here, right? They're just dead. I think we might die. We really might die here. So they at least hit that. That tells me, I don't know what that tells me. It doesn't tell me a whole lot, to be honest. But the Far Fortune, we have 2, and it's the only 4 drops we're running, and we brick both of them. That is just horrendous luck. So I don't know how we're gonna get out of this. Do they have the kitty cat? I would much rather lose to this than any other deck here. This is kind of hilarious, but I don't have the means to get rid of an enchantment, I can tell you that. Rakdos, not really the best color shard, or whatever the hell you want to call it, for getting rid of that kind of stuff. Are we going to see a Viper, by any chance? Just the Harmless Offering. We're not dead yet, we got one more turn, right? Target opponent discards 2 cards, doesn't really matter here. I think we're just dead, right? Wow, looks like we're gonna go down to Demonic Pact. Yo. Yeah, I don't have any, like, sort of anything to do here, so. Mill's not even bad, bro. Why do people, I want to know. Let's go and give him a good game here. I want to know. Mill's not even bad. Mill, like, why do people hate Mill? GG's. We go down to the Demonic Pact. Hey, GG's, they deserve it. Hello, Norwood. It's a little slow. We're on the draw with no turn 1 play. You kind of hate to see it. But can we really just, like, pitch it? Just because we don't have a 1-drop? Probably could, but I'm just too gun-shy. Okay with Atraxa going away? Atraxa? You're not going to miss Atraxa? You're not going to miss a good old Atraxa? Just kidding, I know. Atraxa has been, I don't know, kind of lost the old meta share once like the core steel cutter came out. So I mean, yeah, I don't know, you could honestly just convince me that we should have just mulled. If we're on the draw and just don't have a turn 1 play, you can maybe even convince me to mull. Obviously it looks a lot worse because they elfed on the play and we just didn't have a turn 1, so we're like 3 turns behind right now. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I think I have to just block, as weird as this is, because, like, what else am I gonna do? I think we're just cooked. Might need some more removal in the deck. I don't know. Let's go for Thought-Stalker Warlock, just kind of have them discard a card. I don't know, but we're just pretty cooked here. Definitely seems a lot worse than it probably is, just because obviously, obviously turn 1 elf into whatever the hell this is feels just so bad. I guess this is not really the end of the world, but it's not the beginning of it either. You have the Fortune 500 thingy. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Don't know. I don't know. Bruh. Yeah, that was 1 land. Go away. Shoo. Double Higher Claw, Cecil. I think we'd probably just get rid of this. If you get a little greedy here, let's keep 1 Springs around. We don't need to pay for all of this land, I suppose. Alright, looking pretty good here. Got to go for the throw. We kind of needed that last game with that damn Overlord. But, God, they just played like 2 things that were really big. Llanowar Elves. What a card, huh? Alright, let's get down, of course, this little Higher Claw. So that we get the double damage, baby. That's right. I don't think they're blocking anytime soon, so here's what we got. Here's what we got. Have you played or played against mono white Ugin control? Not specifically Ugin. Not specifically Ugin, no. Not recently. I definitely have. Not like since Tarkir came out, I don't think. you run that 4-drop artifact that has like the ramp 2 draw. I guess it's the same difference. Just a swing in. Pretty simple stuff here. Not exactly rocket science. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get a little bit of extra ping here. Yeehaw. Still kind of unsure on Cecil for this deck, just because it's not a lizard, but... Magmatic Halkite, sure. A little bit of an error there. Because this comes in... Oh, never mind. So we could go for the throat, but... Yeah, let's go ahead and curve out here. I guess we're going to go for the throat and just higher claw, and hopefully we just win. Pretty simple stuff. So three higher claws is pretty crazy, just with the pings. Bang, bang, bang. Down to 1. Let's see if they've got some sort of board wipe. I guess a hard claw can survive a pyroclasm, and we can survive anything, baby. Yeah, Lizard decks versus Goblin decks is kind of a close thing. Honestly, I think the Gix does kind of help out. I know it's not a lizard, but that card draw is no joke. I really don't want to see anything super crazy. I'm almost just debating just torching the tower here, but like we want to be aggressive as well. I'm just going to torch it here. I don't want to see a turn 2 summon finger thingy. That's just too fast. We need to slow you down there, champ. Probably Vinelasher into land. Into Higher Claw? Or do we go for another Vinelasher? The Vinelasher can obviously... We can offspring the Vinelasher here, so I think we should be okay. Yeah, if Krago gets haste, it's actually really crazy. Alright, I wish I had another removal spell, because they seem to be a little bit stumbling on their lands. But I think we're just going to have to draw down the Gix. There's no way they're blocking here. There's a negative 0%. I don't know, negative 0. Whatever it is, they're not blocking. So we're going to take our card draw here for sure. And I will take all the cards, baby. So I assume they're going to at least have something to play next turn. But for now, we're sitting okay. Kind of a little bit rough in the land department here. So yeah, they're already kind of like back up on their tempo here. Now, blot out this card is absolutely huge. We needed this so badly. I'm going to go for the Mentor first. And we're just going to we're going to find a land. If we don't find a land between Gix and Fireglass Mentor, something is very, very wrong. Yep. Give me a land. Give me a land. Give me a land. We're going to find it. I will literally cry. I would have literally fell out of my chair. Right, we'll just make it a... I don't even really matter. They're not playing counter spells here, so I guess we can just make it this, whatever. It doesn't matter. Cavern of Souls, of course, Lizard. Deal 1 damage. I don't think it matters too much here. I think we kind of got them, but hey, I don't know. I guess they could board wipe. They get kind of crazy here. If they go big for big, scary dragon, we just go for blot out. I don't think they can even cast any sort of like board wipe, right? They only have 1 red source. What's like the biggest red thing here? Well, that's not a big deal. Let's make sure we use our mana wisely here. I guess I can go for blot out. And then how much damage do we actually have here? I mean, math is for blockers, right? I think math's for blockers. Let's just blot out here. Okay, I guess we could go. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Okay, we're good. Math for blockers. I didn't have to do math there. That's